Well, Six Degrees is a very complex play and it has many different aspects. I think in some way it can be seen as a social criticism towards what life is about, what one should expect from life. Is it about fame or is it about friendship and love? But on the other hand, the actual plot is about a black kid that looks for friendship, is sneaking into rich people's house, and by pretending to be a famous actor, Sidney Poitier's son. And he tells them stories, and he has everything they maybe want their children to have, and he thinks they have everything he wants to have, and the only thing he actually asks for is everlasting friendship. And throughout the play, the main actors, the couples, they change and they get involved, and they just start to think more about their actions than they had at the beginning. So I think it's a very thoughtful play. Yeah.
I think it's a very interesting play to end with because 6 Degrees of Separation is much more thematic and weird than any play we've ever done at ACS. Like the whole thing with going in and out of the audience and going in and out of what is appearance and what is reality. It's very interesting, and I think it's a good play to end with.
I think 6 Degrees of Separation is a really challenging play. I've been in a couple plays at ACS. I was in one play last year and I was in the musical this year. And so it's interesting because you get a variety of different theatrical experience. And for example, with Guys and Dolls, we had to have the whole package. We had to deal with acting, dancing, singing, the whole 9 yards, and working with a big cast. And 6 Degrees of Separation is different from that because we have a much smaller cast and it's not a musical, it's just a play. And so it allows you to focus specifically on certain parts of drama, you know, developing your character more and thinking about that kind of stuff. And so I think it gives you a better opportunity to develop yourself in that way. You can be more specific with it, you don't have to deal with the large size of a musical. And so I think it's interesting in that way, especially because of the nature of the play. I mean, you're always breaking the fourth wall, it deals with controversial issues. It's a play that really pushes the boundaries, and it's a good one to do in high school. It's one that really challenges all of us, and it's really fun too. So I'm happy I'm doing it for sure.
So now it's my last year. Never really got a lead role. We get this: 6 Degrees of Separation. 6 Degrees of Separation. Now you look at it at first glance, and you're like, how are high school students going to put on this show? You look at it at second glance, and you're like, how are high school students going to put on this show in the UAE? And then at third glance, you're like, we're gonna do this. You know what I mean? This is coming down. We're gonna 6 Degrees of Separation. We're dealing with all kinds of things: racism, homosexuality, all the things that we have deemed taboo in this society and culture. And not only that, we're putting, we're not going against the administration, but head to head, we're trying to push the drama department out of this prison that we've put ourselves. We're trying to make everyone take us seriously. And you know what I say? I'm glad that I'm part of that movement. I'm glad that in my final year, we've finally done something, not only the musical, but now this, that challenges everything that was thought possible. Honestly, the only thing I could really say, the only thing that comes to mind is excitement, because I'm ready to see I'm ready to let ACS, not me personally, but I'm ready to let ACS make the jump into a serious fine arts department and into something that, is going to be great for both ACS and the students there. And I'm really happy.
Anything about backstage?
Any comments?
Just want to have a little chat with people before we go on. It's exciting.
Awkward, right?
Yeah, camera in the face.
Cameras in your face. Does it?
Kind of. It's just like,
aren't you
be brilliant.
Aren't you used to that? Come on, man.
Oh, it's
come on, man.
Well, thanks.
You guys.
How do you feel this being your last show, like right now?
You don't have monumental.
I'm not sad.
Don't mess it up.
I'm glad that I'm doing it with these guys.
Aww.
What's open?
And when we have an entourage in the future, Paul doesn't even like hugs. Jordan.
This really is the best cast.
Who farts dead? Who farts? Oh. Guys, clean up your clothes.